How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here, and we're reacting to another couple of episodes of Modern Family. It is episode number 15 and 16 for season 4. So yeah, of course, only a few episodes away until we do conclude this season, which has been fantastic. And the last episode, or the last couple of episodes, were really, really fun, especially with episode 13 and that wild ending. I think that probably one of the most unhinged moments of the show. I mean, it was just a combination of Phil and Luke, which is always a combination to be wary over. But with Luke getting revenge on Phil's behalf, and you know, that scene and that christening scene, it was just really, really hilarious. So yeah, definitely tickled my sides. But I also love the fact that with episodes 12 and 13, you had Jason, who appeared in at the ending of, well, not the ending of episode 12, but in that episode in particular, and then Stephanie shows up in episode 13. It's and I'm guessing this would have been before you know, their characters interacted in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so it's kind of funny how that worked out. So yeah, but still, it was really, really great, those last couple of episodes, and I'm looking forward to getting into these next 2 episodes. So with that said, let's jump into the first of these 2 episodes. It's episode 15 of season 4. Let's go. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Because you fell. I'm gonna come in again.
We
Take
are
2.
watching Baby Joe on Valentine's Day, so my dad and Gloria can
Make
and Alex, as usual, fainted.
She's fine, and Dunphy men get nosebleeds. I told you this when we got married. It was in my vows.
I'm still a little unclear as to why you put them in your bathroom.
Yeah.
Just finished that drink pretty late. We got a big night ahead of us.
God's sake, you
First, we have a
can't
big
resist
romance.
Clive's charms.
Work our way up to it.
No, I'm feeling really weird.
You can't shock Clive.
We might have to.
Tell me what you want.
Oh, she's fainted.
Juliana, Claire, one of you needs to answer me.
We might need. We might need to break character. Oh no.
Nothing to worry about.
Well, it's not nothing. You did have a small heart episode.
Dr. Colvin, this
Shit.
was my fault. I think I was being too sexy.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think that's an issue.
Doctor,
Oh.
you're not saying that I had a heart attack or something, right?
Not at all.
Your dad, we can't watch the baby tomorrow.
No, I don't want everyone to know about this. They're just gonna get worried
That's
and make a big
nothing
deal of
big.
it. It is.
That's what Claire's
Sweetheart,
gonna
promise
like
me.
I
shrug it
promise,
off
I know
as,
it's
but
not that big a deal. This is a huge deal.
yeah, it is. It is that big.
In spite of what Claire's lesbian doctor says.
Wow.
Hey, honey, I was...
Oh. Well, they think we're not home and they're having a party. I'm killing them.
No.
Oh!
Okay, it's my turn to kill them.
I love how Phil is
Order
trying
those
to take
massages.
responsibility, but
Sunday best
Claire
#1
is
USA
not fussed.
Coca-Cola good time. For a minute, and you guys throw a party?
No, just text the mom we're having a good time at the movies. Works every time.
So this is a regular
Oh,
thing?
you betrayed. You betrayed Phil.
Coolers out back.
Hey, now, turn off the music.
Alex. Expected
Everybody who I did
better.
not create, get out of my house right now.
I did
I
not
don't want to get
create.
upset. He just needs to rest. For once, let's not think about ourselves.
Phil, everything
What is that? Is that like
Fine, I'm
okay?
coming. Just act like everything's normal. Oh, and if 2 Cambodian guys show up, send them to our bedroom.
Out of context.
Her heart exploded!
Oh my
Nosebleed!
God!
Phil, it's your nose.
Oh.
Oh, this is the one thing.
Oh, and the white shirt as well.
Is not to make a big deal of this, and you couldn't even do that.
Honey, you need to stay calm.
No,
Everything's
I don't, 'cause
happening
I am
at the
fine.
Dunphy household.
You're all fine. Haley,
Oh no, Alex. I mean, it kind of makes sense as well because of a few episodes back when Alex was entertaining the idea of being a doctor and she couldn't hack it because it really got into her head. Not because she got overzealous or anything, but she saw, I guess, the grim realities of what goes down in the hospital and she couldn't hack it. So it makes sense that she's gonna faint on nosebleeds.
Stop it. I'm saying you could let us take care of you every once in a while.
Take the
Like, for
workload
example,
off.
when you click
I
the
do like
chest
what
and
Phil is
collapse.
doing.
This house isn't going to crumble into dust if you let yourself be vulnerable.
We don't know that.
We could find out.
And we'll weather this storm.
Need to know. Happy Valentine's Day. It's the one time of the year when the world tries to be as romantic as I am all the time.
Never
luck,
let
world.
them have a moment.
Anyway, since you're almost done dressing Jay, how about we head to school early? I'll check my hair and meet you in the car.
Or how about you let them have the room?
Gloria, I'll be back in 2 hours.
Never been more attracted to you.
Prove it.
Are you kissing?
Oh my god, where's...
My daddy kiss a lot.
Me too,
Lily
Cam.
just
I
came
had
out
a
of
party for
nowhere.
Valentine's.
Of
Claire was
course.
supposed to take care of her, but now she can't.
Lily, we're so happy.
They're not gonna get their romantic
I have a big
moment.
surprise for you.
I'm attracted to him because he's sexy. And he's never been sexier than today.
He's
Suit,
going all out.
clearing of the boxes.
Yeah.
No, you listen to me. You've had my wife's car 4
He's
days.
putting his
Figure
foot
out
down
what that
because he's
screeching
so
noise is, or you'll
annoyed.
be making one yourself.
Ringing on the phone.
Give me that.
You have to lift it.
It's not a lift, it's a squeeze.
And then squeeze it.
I'm squeezing it. It's impossible.
Honestly,
please.
baby gay. And that is concerning when Lily knows how to open it.
To a Valentine's party by a secret admirer.
You should go.
Sounds great. Go.
Go!
These kids at the party, they wouldn't be the popular ones by any chance?
Oh.
No reason. Just have fun.
I will.
This is not going to go well for man, but he wants his time with Gloria. He's conflicted. Oh, for crying out loud.
All in his jacket.
And you're not worried it's a prank?
Of course I worry. I worry about him all the time. But like you said, we can't protect them from everything. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to let go a little bit. Everything is okay?
Hi, honey. Sorry to bother you. I know you're resting. I heard you had a little scare last night. Hey, when you going back to the doctor? Because if you want, I can go with you.
Oh, Jay. I do love that. There is a lot of that worry, isn't there?
I don't even remember leaving the party. Oh, I think I got a little tipsy.
Tipsy? You were like all of the madmen.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no. Don't make it out like I did
Oh,
a lot of
no.
crazy, out of control. I was hoping I dreamt that. Come on.
Oh
you've never
my
had a few cocktails inside a cat
God.
pink with cherry Kool-Aid.
Okay, not funny. Mitchell, look at this place. What were you thinking?
Okay, Cam, yes, I went a little nuts, all right?
A little nuts.
I didn't do anything that can't be undone.
Hey, roomies.
Oh
Hey, thank you
my...
so much
What
for
the
letting me
hell,
live in here.
Dylan? What?
Let go from the limo company the same night Haley goes to a party without me. So I had nothing and no one. And then you...
See, you can't have the you can't have the heart to tell him.
I mean, gay dudes have always been nice to me. I mean, of your daughter, never knew I would find my answer in my ex-girlfriend's uncle's house with the tiny pink panther.
Okay, Dylan, I'm sorry.
Hey, I can see your house from here.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, geez. Are you kidding me? This day? One night, just till his bone
Jesus.
sets.
Yeah, but there's... Cam didn't have to offer to let me stay here, but he did. So, here are soups.
So this
Cam
was
offered.
on
Well, I know you're speaking for
cam.
both of you. You weren't home yet. Is that a problem?
Not for me.
Dylan, can you give us just a
Well, how the turntables.
Get out!
Lily!
moment? Lily?
It's weird. You're a big boy.
I'm sorry,
She doesn't
Dylan.
mean that.
No,
Damn,
she's
Lily!
right. Everyone says it.
She's
I need to
saying what
stop
Mitch
running
and Cam had to
from
try to say.
It's time to be a big boy and patch things up and move back in with my mom.
I recently heard of an idea that could put us in the low end of upper middle ground fun.
Okay.
On, you can't be
Believe
serious.
in love at first sight, or should I walk in again?
You can't be serious. You're stealing Phil's bits.
Done with you either.
Best Valentine's party ever. So
Oh,
there was this
no.
girl. I should start from the beginning.
Oh no.
So first, a little history.
You can't. You can't win. This is an episode where Jake just can't win whatsoever. Oh boy. Oh man, I mean that was fun though. That was a lot. I really, really felt like that was a very, 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 very strong episode. Just because of the fragmented storylines that we had, and how great they all were. I mean, obviously, when it comes to Modern Family, we don't just we will dance around in terms of dynamics, won't we? But this was like very static every like 7 minutes or whatever. And it worked really well, I felt like, in terms of how powerful each of the storylines were. So yeah, but yeah, it was indeed a lot of fun. Look, Dylan should just be a permanent resident. Like he should have permanent residency at Kevin Mitch. I think it works so well. But Lily doesn't think anything of it. So yeah, it was just really, really fun stuff though. To just see that storyline come about because of Mitch just being absolutely plastered, seemingly. So yeah. Because that's it though, he was absolutely done in, and it was just absolutely hilarious to like get in little doses what happened. So yeah. And it was also just very, very fun for that inclusion of Dylan. So, which is great though, because it doesn't make Dylan feel left out. I mean, I know that he's, not really belonging to a certain family. He's just dating Haley and all of that. So yeah. But it's still nice to have that like shenanigans thrown in there whilst Cam is yeah. It's like that's it though. With Cam, he just decided to not own up to taking in Dylan, and it was just hilarious. So, but yeah, I just really found it really great in terms of that storyline as well, and how Mitch just did feel a little I don't know, a little challenged, I guess you could say, in terms of wanting to feel fun, and you do get it in terms of maybe a little bit of that liquid courage can kind of turn the tide and all of that, and it did, but it kind of backfired, so because you went a bit too OTT. So yeah. But yeah, it's always great, isn't it? Memories where you just can't remember shit, right? In terms of getting drunk and all of that. But yeah, it was just it was just really, really fun stuff just to see things play out and all of that. But yeah, I like I said, it was just really, really great. In terms of how everyone's storylines played out really, really well. I did really love Phil going above and beyond with Claire having a bit of a I just love the fact that they, of course, had to bring back the whole Clive Bixby situation. And your main worry is, okay, well, what trouble is Phil going to get himself into? Turns out Phil didn't really have any kind of trouble going on, really. It was Claire, but not her fault. So yeah, but what I really, really loved was it did seem for both that kind of for Phil's story and for Jay's story that those guys went above and beyond in terms of their own retrospective stories. With Phil, he was trying to take he was trying to take much of the workload. He was trying to he was being absolutely worried. And, of course, he might be a bit too overprotective and all of that. Because Claire was like, I'm fine. We can do this dance and all of that. But Phil's like, no. I don't want anything bad to happen to you. So, yeah. And then, of course, the nosebleed happened. So, yeah. But, it was really really great stuff in terms of that heartfelt moment when it came to Phil encouraging Claire that you can be a little vulnerable, and that's okay. That's all well and good. So yeah, and it was just a really really sweet sentiment because again, he was just trying to take the workload in terms of helping Claire rest and all that jazz, and um he was just being really really stand out really in terms of helping Claire to try and rest up, to try and take it a bit more easier on herself. So yeah, even if it might be benign, um it's still something that Phil feels obliged to pump the brakes on. So yeah, but eventually he got a little bit of an education as well in terms of it's okay to not be a bit too OTT in terms of the protectiveness, I guess, because I mean that's it though. Claire is fine. She's yeah, it just got a little bit too much, and she just needs that rest every now and again. So and Claire does keep herself very very busy. So yeah, but again, it was really really great because they did work together in terms of addressing a concerning element, really, I guess you could say, because Claire didn't want Claire didn't want to dampen any kind of fun or shenanigans that she could have with Phil, and that it was okay to not be too strict when it comes to have a bit of leniency, and for it to be okay to still have fun and all of that, and to acknowledge that Claire is fine. And yeah, again, when it comes to Claire and her heart situation, it was really really great for Phil to look out for her and be like, look, because it is a sweet gesture at the end of the day. So, and that's it though. Phil is like, I do get it, because there can be, like, I've had my worries and all of that. Like, obviously, when he broke the news to the kids and all of that, you're gonna jump to the worst assumption, aren't you? So, yeah, but you do worry, don't you? Because this happened, and you don't want it to happen again, and you hope it's not going to be anything too serious, but your mind can start to do tricks on you, can't it? So I do get it for Phil, but at least they did help each other out, didn't they? At the end of the day, so yeah. But yeah, the whole situation with Gloria and Jay was really really fun as well, and again, Jay just going above and beyond, like with Phil's story about him just yeah, taking so much responsibility. Although I feel like this was done more so out of annoyance for Jay than compared to Phil's concern and him going mother hen basically on the situation with Jay. I like, it worked for Gloria though, because Gloria was absolutely like she was absolutely hot for Jay with how responsible he was being and all of that. So and it was just really really funny because of the fact that like Jay, like even at the last scene of this episode, Jay just couldn't win whatsoever. So yeah, he did try, but to no avail. So it was just really really funny. It was just really really funny because of how, and there is that idea as well that they might not have much time. Now that they have Joe, of course, they might not have as much time to be very very intimate. Compared to, I guess, Claire and Phil's story, where of course the kids are a lot more grown up and all of that. So yeah, but for Jay, obviously, yeah, it's just it's just that whole situation where everything and anything is just happening on today of all days, right? So he even said, why couldn't this have happened any other day? It had to happen today. So yeah. And And that's it though. He just wants to like have that spark with Gloria. It's just so funny though because he is trying to reach for that spark. It's like he's being pulled back by all of these obstacles. Is Jay, and with Claire, she keeps pushing all of these moments of intimacy in front of Phil's face, but Phil. Not because he's not interested, but more so he's concerned. He just doesn't want to send Claire back into the hospital in terms of her heart going out and all of that. He with Phil, he just is able to resist things because he just doesn't want to. Yeah, he just doesn't want to cause any kind of kerfuffle to Claire. So. Whereas, like I said, with Jay, it's like he tries to reach for that intimate moment and he just gets snatched back 10 feet or whatever because all of these interruptions keep happening. Whether it's, and it's so funny because it's not like everyone and anyone was turning up at the door or anything like that when they were in bed. But there were moments where their morality did spike up because he was concerned for Manny. Like, that moment where he addressed the fedora and all of that, you could see that, he's going to be feeling conflicted because it's like, I can't let him do this. He's going to be he's going to get taken the piss out of. So, yeah. So it kind of puts a bit of a dampener on things because he just doesn't want Manny to get humiliated. But again, they're not able to protect their kids from everything, can they? So they'll be there, of course, but they can't be there for everything. And yeah, so but yeah, it was just really, really fun stuff. So yeah, I just loved I just also again the Pink Panther, basically Dylan singing. Yeah, it was just really, really amazing. So but I just loved how how blunt Lily was when it came to the dilemma that Cam and Mitch were facing in terms of we need to get Dylan out the house. Although, did he really need to move out? I'm just saying, he's a fine addition. So, yeah. You could, it's so funny though, actually, thinking about it, you could just adopt Dylan into the household. I know it's not the same as adopting Lily and all of that, but it has Dylan a place to stay and all of that. Just adopt him into the household as yeah. He won't mind any kind of shenanigans that goes down. I don't know if the same could be said about Mitch and Cam, being concerned for any shenanigans that goes down on Dylan's behalf, because Dylan can be quite the doofus at times, so yeah, but Come on. Bring Dylan back. This is episode number 16 then of Modern Family. That was a really fun episode to digest though, because it might be one of the strongest episodes of season 4, just with how things went down and how they did the episode as well. Because I know we've had episodes of Valentine's Day in the past, of course, but I think this was done really, really well. So yeah. Anyways, let's get into episode 16. Let's stop rambling. Episode 16 of season 4.
Break them in properly. They're supposed to give you a completely frictionless.
Yep.
If I'm being honest,
it's like putting dry tires on a wet track.
More fun if Phil isn't there. Otherwise, I spend the whole weekend telling him who's who and explaining inside jokes. And if all that explaining is going out,
can be
Paul is not going in.
Oh.
Hey, Mom, the Patriots made their way up the hillside, prepared for whatever the devious redcoats might inflict next.
Is that hot sauce or whatever?
So, Dad.
The timing was impeccable, apparently.
Breaking these shoes in, it's easy.
Today, black, like I feel on the inside.
Hey, Manny, please.
Like my
it was
heart.
only one bad audition.
No, 3 bad auditions. The Fall Assembly, Phantom, and now the Spring Sing.
Oh.
You're always so dramatic.
Dramatic, Mother?
Continuation from last week, isn't it, with Phantom?
I don't know how you do it.
Oh, I found it. Help me.
Careful.
It was a bit tattered.
Gloria, are you all right?
I told you to help me.
I am so sorry.
Oh
I
no.
twisted my... The baby carried as a cane, okay?
Resourceful, I guess.
Good,
oh
good,
my
good.
god.
Now, smolder. Smolder. Perfect.
Jesus,
Let me
Lily!
guess. Halfway through all the pictures that I wanted to do, light bulb. Hello, baby Joe.
No, you're not gonna put.
Well, you may as well be a dead hobo in the woods of a small town after a rainstorm because you have just been discovered.
Oh
Must smell sport to this trip to
no.
Missouri.
Hey,
I'm
handsome.
worried.
I like you too much to sugarcoat what I'm about to say.
Oh no.
Good one. Loosen me up with some pre-match humor. I like it.
Now, I found somebody better. Rudy Sorensen. He's in
Damn
here.
it, Rudy!
Hilarious. Sticking with the bit. I love that this is our relationship.
It's not a
This
bit.
match is too important.
Jay, I think you should try to cheer him up. Why don't you
Jay's
take
not
a
having a
shot?
great episode,
My matches
or
at 5.
a
I have
great
a ritual.
couple of
I
episodes.
walk the lanes, I play 2 or 3 warm-up games. He's fine. I'll let you talk to him.
Darkness, please.
Oh, shoot, he's out.
Hello,
What I can
darkness,
do to
my
make it go
old
away?
friend.
Sing? I can't sing. Period.
Nor can I.
What am I thinking? The 11 goes right by the house, and there she is. Now, text your mom when you get home.
Good luck with your bowling.
Is he gonna get himself
Thanks,
lost
Ted.
or some shit? I don't know.
Still so dadgum young.
Okay, is that another Southern thing, or are you just trying to remember her Vietnamese name?
Wow.
This thing is
Wow.
stuck.
What? How could it be?
It is stuck.
Oh.
I glued it.
Why would you do that?
Because of Jay.
When you get over that little stage fright, you'll never choke an audition again. Sing.
I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate,
That's not
a
singing.
poet,
Attack it.
a pawn and a king.
Vocalize
I've
it.
been up and down and over and out.
2.
In the race of life.
Sing it to me, baby.
I love it. And the hat's back on.
Oh my God.
Damn, Jay, that was absolutely amazing.
He looks like dolphin shorts. And that wasn't even why I was with him. It was his mind. Do you know those
Really?
people who make you feel smart just by being near them?
Really?
I watched you guys once.
Claire's friend.
He remembers
Claire's friend.
Well, you know, when all the hot girls call you Tater, you tend to try a little harder.
Adorable.
Oof.
Adorable.
Oof.
Adorable.
Honey.
He showed up!
Phil, what are you doing here?
No!
Your dad.
Oh, he might have dumped me.
I thought you said you'd never been dumped.
Well.
So he dumped you.
Well.
You healed completely, and then you met me.
It's just the way she's
I
going.
regretted throwing away things way.
Oh, we might have to go back
No,
to
no,
the
no, no,
hotel
no.
for a while.
That's what this weekend's for. Having a laugh, meeting new people. I don't want to miss any of it. And I don't miss much.
I feel like we've done this song and dance before, where he's completely oblivious. Remember that guy that was kissing any women that he knew, basically. It was last season, definitely. I think it was. But he was kissing everyone, every woman that he knew. And he's like, I don't miss much. And, he just goes full on the lips kissing Claire. And it's just like, how are you not seeing this shit? So.
This had rings and knuckles.
Don't worry, I'm working on a plan B.
Sonic?
Or should I say,
Oh!
Plan Bieber?
New.
Huh? No, I just gave him a little bit of a
Give me the
haircut.
baby. I know.
Oh my god.
That's a great part of my...
Basically invisible until the day I choked on that tater tot.
Wait, I thought you were her ex.
Nope.
I wish.
You don't miss much, Phil.
Are you here all weekend?
No.
I was going to suggest some activities. The Palmer Center's...
Rein it in. Come on, you're embarrassing me a little.
Fine, but do you deny that part of the reason you wanted to come back here by yourself is that guy? I'm not even sure it's a bad thing, Claire. We all wonder about the paths we didn't follow, but you could admit it.
A tiny part of me just wanted to sort of peek through the window and see the life that might have been.
That kind of does hurt, in a sense.
Never get tired of those 3 flights.
Maggie, say hi to everyone.
Oh, you're getting a peek through the window.
Keep it down, you hood rats!
Maggie, you were once a student.
I remember. It's when I boarded this little rocket ship to the moon.
Off. Off.
Wow.
No, wait. Thank you.
For what?
I mean, she's grateful that she has this
I
life.
got to be a professor.
Take the meat right off the bone. Okay, Cam, you take the fall for me, and I will go with you to Missouri. I'll even go for a whole week.
Make it 10 days.
Okay, fine, but I don't want to meet anything on Monday that I'm going to eat on Friday.
Oh, well, that's going to happen.
Well, that's grim.
You got this.
It's just it was my grandmother's, and it was given to her.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh,
scary.
Annie, glad I
We've seen him with a gun.
It's funny how he has the same name as one-time Pro Bowler Rudolph Sorensen, which would be against league rules. Well, I find it funny.
No, Luke.
Jay, hurry
No,
up. You have to
Luke.
take the kids to the movie.
You did not. Oh my
Why does the baby
god.
still have that hat on? He's
Poor
going to burn
Jay.
up.
Gloria.
Let me take a look at this.
Uh-oh.
Ay, Dios mío.
Dad, why would you do that
really
to your
bad.
I mean,
He's just a baby. Plus, you ate that cake.
Okay, enough. Leave him alone. He could have
it's not as-
invented some crazy story. After he's checking my ankle. What? Did you think I was gonna throw away a whole spot, eh? I'm coming, full hand.
so she feigned the injury. Yo! Yo! That is straight out of Cam's book!
Why am I doing this? Okay, now jump.
No.
What kind of video is this? You know what? I've got to go to work. I'm sorry.
Okay, thanks. What the hell?
He's gonna fall. He's gonna fall. It's a guy thing, isn't it?
Finally.
Yeah, but you were the I'm not making the Achilles heel joke. No. I did that with Gloria and I'm never forgiving myself for it. So when they went to Disneyland and yeah. But yeah. Shoes on the other foot? I don't know. He was trying to get them to fall and it wasn't working out. It's a guy thing for the Dunphy household. It's a guy thing. They can't hack it. Honestly. So, yeah, Gloria took a page out of... You remember... Because it was so freaking stupid. It was the Tupperware. Remember when Cam was like, oh, my back, I need to rest and all of that. And then it was all an excuse to stay at the Dunphy household so he can find a bit of plastic. That's it. I mean, at least this is a bit more reasonable in terms of Gloria with the spa day that expired. Like, it's an opportunity, isn't it? And plus, I do get it in a sense as well, like, especially with her being a new mom and all of that. Yeah. So she does deserve this opportunity to have a bit of a relaxing day and all of that. So yeah. But I just couldn't help but think back to the fact that yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah. It was just really opportunistic, wasn't it? So yeah. But again, I mean, it's that whole situation where, yeah, she is a new mom and all of that, and she does want to show people that she is a hardworking person, but at the end of the day, she still is human, and she still does have those moments where, can I treat myself? Right? So yeah. I just love the fact that it's straight out of Cam's handbook, really, because it is. Her ankle was okay. She didn't go to the doctor whatsoever. She took that opportunity, which, again, makes sense. It expired on the day. But it's just so funny. So, but still, a more reasonable excuse. Unlike, I'm gonna pull my back just to find some plastic. Oh, man. But, I just loved the whole kerfuffle that went down, like, towards the end there, when it came to explaining about Joe's haircut and all of that. And you had Mitch try to have Cam take the blame. Cam chickens out. He has Manny try to take the blame. Manny chickens out. He has Luke try to take the blame. I'll never be like, it'll never cease to amaze me how Luke is just so unhinged. Like, even like to Jay of all people, he was able to blackmail him, and yeah, I mean, Luke is very, very unhinged. I know I said this when it came to season 3, but he has definitely grown this season. I mean, you've got to think about the ending of episode 13, where he was just going all unhinged. Like, that was probably one of the best Luke scenes ever. And now he's just blackmailing Jay. So yeah. Because Jay had Jay replaced, I'm guessing that's the person that he replaced Phil with, because Phil was dropped from the team. I found someone better, and he got someone who was a bit more of a professional. So, yeah. And he was like, you know what would be... It works so well, though, as well, because Luke is Phil's, obviously, kid. So, it's kind of like revenge, isn't it? Like, there might be this idea that Phil has a bit of a weaker spine and all of that when it comes to that confrontation. That Phil has a bit of a weaker spine. Luke does not. Luke is just pulling out all the stops here. Luke is just unhinged. So, yeah. It works out really, really well as a nice full circle moment in terms of Jay drops Phil. Phil has it bad, and obviously this helps Luke. I mean, like, with Luke, he was trying to get his dad's signature thingy-mabob. So, yeah. It was just really unfortunate for Jay that, well, I guess it all lined up really, really well for Luke when it came to no one else was willing to take the fall. Because, again, you had this whole kerfuffle of Mitch putting the onus on Cam. Cam putting the onus on Manny. Manny putting the onus on Luke, and it's like, okay, you know what? Full circle time. Let's full circle this baby. So, and it makes it even more appetizing that this is a thing that means so much for Jay. This tournament thing. So for Luke to blackmail him into taking the fall for poor Joe's haircut, which wasn't as... It's still, yeah, a bit of a sore, but it's not as bad. I don't know. I was expecting a complete monstrosity, but it's not as bad as I was expecting. So yeah. But it's just so funny though how everyone was so afraid to tell Gloria. And even Gloria acknowledges that she can be a bit hot-headed, but I mean, obviously the spa day did, provide, let's say, a big help. But she's also trying to subvert expectations in terms of what you can expect, really, when it comes to her as a whole, really. I mean, there's always this talk about her marrying Jay for the money, but that's not true whatsoever. And she wants to showcase how different of a person as well now that she is in terms of her being a mother. Taking all of these priorities, but again, she's only human at the end of the day, so it makes sense that and the sad thing is though, like, no one, like, especially Jay was like, I don't think anyone would blame her if she really wanted that opportunity for herself, especially if it expired on the day. It seems like a huge waste, doesn't it? But I think Gloria still wanted to provide a point, and there is, of course, going to be a lot of worry, isn't there, when it comes to if you take one day to be selfish for yourself, which, it sounds really, really wrong to feel worried that that people are going to think bad of you because you want to be selfish for yourself. But if you feel like you worry that you take that one day to be selfish for yourself, there's going to be a whole load of backlash. And that's it, though. Like I said, it's so sad that that's a notion. But there are going to be some people who will have that idea that you can't look out for you. And that is a heartbreaking sentiment. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, also on the I guess Pritchett household and all of that. I did love that scene where Jay, with Manny being in a bit of a rut with him losing another part. I really loved that moment where Jay, it was just really beautiful. It was a really, really amazing moment for Jay to pull up alongside Manny, and encourage him to sing in public. I would be petrified on a bus full of strangers and all of that. So, and it was really great that they were supportive. But that was really, really beautiful from Jay to encourage Manny to continue his dreams. Because, of course, when it comes to any kind of performing arts and all of that, it can be very, very daunting, and it can be very upsetting if you don't get if you're going through a rut, for example, or if you're feeling like you've lost your touch, and Jay's trying to keep that spark alive. He sees that those dreams pursuing Manny, and he doesn't want Manny to give up on them. So instead of which, it didn't matter whatsoever for Jay as well. It was a double win because of the fact that he was able to be a good father, and the pre-tournament thing didn't mean shit because he won. So, so he was able to kill two birds with, I guess, no, I don't think that's applicable, but he was able to get a double win there because, but it was it's just the thought that does count. Even if he lost the tournament, he was still able to choose something that's sort of higher priority, and that's looking out for Manny. So yeah, but yeah, and then there was the Claire thing at the I just love how jealous Phil can be when it comes to an ex or anything like that. But again, I was getting flashbacks to an episode last season where that guy was kissing all of the women on the lips and all of that. I don't miss a thing. And then, it was the whole teacher thing. And obviously with Claire, she did want to peek through the window and all of that. So, yeah. And it is great that Claire is very, very grateful for Phil. I mean, I guess there is that whole curiosity, isn't there? And, I mean, it might feel like a bit of a demotivator for Phil, like with Claire saying that, but again, it might be a bit of a curiosity, right? It doesn't hurt, and she's still going to be devoted to Phil, 24/7. I mean, it's probably for the best, really, with Claire peeking through that window, because life doesn't seem to be going well for the professor. So yeah, but it was just really, really wild, that like little story with Claire with a reunion and all of that. But a great couple of episodes for Modern Family. Really, really fun stuff. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed these reactions. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed these reactions. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!